I'm representing SCB, which is a smaller group of people. For my company, Breakout Boxing, we're 5 events deep. Since 2023, we run boxing events, and we're here to show up and show out and get a good opportunity.
Creator Fight League is run by Anthony Taylor, and he is a class act. He's entertaining, as shown by his success on Misfits Boxing. I mean, truthfully, we've been doing this for so long, we precede CFL. CFL is much newer.
Small creator boxing. It goes all the way over to the UK as well, the US, it's all over the entire world. But we have the biggest SCB promotion, Breakout Boxing, based in America. But to be honest with you, it's just a bunch of people who want to be creative, who don't have the following to do all this big, massive influencer boxing stuff. So they have a chance to prove themselves on a smaller platform.
It's really not that different than what you see with like the Jake Paul KSI stuff. It's essentially just, we get the little guy who's grinding and making videos and passionate about it, and clearly there's some potential there. You know, you see all these YouTubers today, and then 10 years ago they're, you know, doing it at the same level as this, same type of videos, same technology. And so we're just getting those guys on the boxing card and letting them get a jump in the other side of things, which is the fighting, because we don't want to leave those guys behind just because they don't have the money to train at like the top gyms in the country.
I've been fighting in the SCB scene since early 2022. I fought Trey Ingram in a backyard, and then all this time later, I have a company, all these friends, all these fights under my belt. I'm on a 5-fight win streak. And because I have done so much in the scene, and because I have just been going from fight after fight, CFL finally decided that they wanted to have your boy Pat Typhlosion on the show, and that's what we're going to do.
CFL's great. CFL is a good opportunity. They make fun events. They're more professional than you can really get in a lot of these smaller scale events. We do a great job personally. We get everything we need. But nonetheless, CFL is just, it's a safe way to fight what feels like a massive scale fight. But yeah, I mean, it's incredible. They're going to have the eyes of Mams Taylor, owner of, you know, Misfits. They're going to have some top names, top celebrities, top creators, and just overall people who are willing to fund this. All their eyes in attendance, so it's huge. Just seeing my friends get an opportunity at such a level where one big performance could mean the difference between them fighting for free on our own events and paying for it versus getting 15 to 30K a fight.
To be honest with you, it's a pretty humbling experience. You know what I mean? I started doing this because I loved making YouTube videos, and I really loved the influencer boxing stuff. I started watching it when the early KSI and Joe Weller happened. I guess when it came to my adult life, there was one point in time where I was like, you want to know what? Like, I got to do something with my life and stick with it. I really did some soul searching back in the day, and I don't know what my ignorant brain was thinking, but I decided that I wanted to box. You know what I mean? It's something that I wanted to do.
You know, we've established ourselves. At Breakout Boxing, I mean, if you look at the view counts and the numbers, we do better than some of these events even do. But that's not what's important. What's important is right place and right time. CFL is the right place at the right time. It doesn't matter if there's 100 people watching or 5 people watching.
It's awesome. It's a bit daunting, but to be honest with you, I feel a lot more confident going into it because this isn't my show. Like, this is somebody else's show. I'm just fighting on it. So all I got to do is show up and do my part. So I actually really like that. Running events is extremely hard, and although the physically training side and getting in the ring is insanely difficult, I think that putting together these events are as well. So I think it's mentally prepared me for anything, and to be honest with you, last minute changes I don't care about. I'm just excited for this fight.
You know, we did these little venues. People get a good evening out for a dime that isn't that expensive compared to like a big fight, and they get to see somebody like Pat like step in and tear it up. So, you know, it's awesome, and I'm so proud of him, and he's hitting hard, he's looking good, he's sharp.
I think I'm too dangerous, I think I'm too passionate, and I think I want this way more than him. It's time to show up and show out. My opponent's going to get his ass kicked, and I'm going to go on to 6 wins in a row.
He's great, and Pat's good, and he's a brawler, and he's going to take the fight to Jason, and can't wait to see that. That's, oh, I'm excited.